Hi guys, welcome back to Kit Car Direct and MK Sportscars. Week 30, last week's leading up in July. Here at the moment, so it's flown by, July. Where's the first half of the year gone? Crazy. Nice weather outside at the moment, which has enabled us this week to do lots of test drives. We've had quite a few people in this week, stretching the legs of both the Mazda car and the Hayabusa car, which we saw on a dyno last week, makes good power. A couple of things heading on with that as well, which is great news. Lots of things going on in the workshop, which we'll step out to in a second. Obviously, big news this week came out. If you already signed up on our Facebook page, you would have known, but I'm not here on my own. But Stoney Kit Car Show, unfortunately, it's cancelled now, rather than postponed and moved forward to a new date. So that won't happen until May in 2021. We're still signed up to attend that show in May 2021, all being well. Hopefully, things will move on and progress in such a way that we'll be able to run these events going forward. So the next event that we're really doing is, it's not really a show, so to speak, is Brighton Track Day, which is in September the 6th. So we'll be attending that, and hopefully we can see some people there. It's sold out, I do believe, already. I think a lot of track days have been selling out super fast, where people have been getting out and stretching their cars and having some fun, so that's great news. So shame about the show. So if you're looking to look at cars, and you still are you interested in an MK, pop down and see us here. We can show you through the cars, show you what we do, book an appointment with us, phone call, email, etc. We can schedule a time in, so keep you secure and safe. Follow some of the procedures that we need to do. We can get you in a car and show you either Mazda or bike engine car or S2000. We've got all three available. So that's available. It's not quite a show, but at least it's still there. You can come down and see what we're doing. Right, what we do now is head out into the workshop and show you what's been going on. Right, so at the workshop, just so thought I'd show you the two demo cars here ready. So they've been stretching their legs this week. It's the Mazda car, Mazda Turbo, and the Hayabusa car. They're sort of both here ready to have some play and have some fun in. So the Fireblade engine dropped off and a few parts that we're going to be making a chassis for a customer of. He's got some donor parts that he wants to make up a chassis for. We're going to be rocking on with that as well. But now if you're looking to get into these two, then these will be sort of available test drives, etc. as well. So we'll head on down to the DAX next. We'll spin round. DAX we've been doing some work on as well this week, getting it prepped for IVA. IVA is just starting to come through now, we're seeing, so meshing the grills, for example, down here, trimming everything around in the sort of sharp edge area. This is the turbo one, so it's trimming all the sharp edges around in these areas. Just got to fit the cat on for him now. So yeah, lots of trimming and getting prepping for IVA on the DAX. We'll move on down. So Westfield XTR2's popped into the workshop. Customers brought this in, got a couple of little complications with it. The exhaust manifold is off and down here. It was hitting the firewall, actually causing problems with heat, etc. Handbrake cable wasn't working. Throttle cable getting stuck. Numerous little niggly jobs. He's just purchased the car, little niggly jobs. But quite a big car actually. Once you get the bodywork, when you compare it to an MK next to it, it's about another about 900 millimetres longer in overall. Very similar in width, but quite a nice car. And this mainly Paul's going to use it for track day stuff. I think it is road legal and registered. And I mean, it's 18 years old now, 2002 this car. So yeah, nice bit of kit. Don't make it anymore, I do believe, but we'll endeavour to get that back out on the road to him as well. Right, Indy R, as you see, it's hit the ground now. Nose cone and bonnet's pretty much all tidied up and on. Got some wheels, just a final fitment on those on the back as well. The interior is pretty much done. Switch is all in now. Just the indicators have gone in. And then we fitted a new boot box into this. This is the first prototype one that we've done to fit in for the Indy Rs, not for the Indy Classics. This is the Indy Rs. We still do one for the Indy Classics. We've got those available. This is a new one. It's got some bubbles in here to clear suspension. This is a different cage. We've had to modify it and trim it a slightly bit to fit in where the roll cage is. But if you've got a roll bar, this is designed to fit over. So it's a new product that we've sort of got out. We've had to put an infill here for where the fuel pipe fits. But yeah, for a little bit of boot storage, you know, tie that in with your boot turtleneck covers that we do for these that go over the vinyl with the carbon, and it gives you that storage. Rear lights are in. I think we showed some pictures online of that. Fog light, reverse light, number plate light, how the customer wanted on his car. These are actually rotational and drop up as well. He wanted that fitment, so these are all in one. Reflectors are built in on these, nice tidy clean all-in-one LED light. So that's pretty much down on the ground, and we're rocking on with that. It's been applications in for IVR on this one already with us, so hopefully we'll hear from those soon. Moving on, we have next in line we have a Zetec car that come in. We put some photos out on this one. It's a classic chassis. Some different stuff going on here with a dashboard. Don't know what that's out of actually. There's some retro based car. I thought it was Ford Escort, but I don't think it is. Not sure what it's out of. Something that they've done a little bit different. But this has come in quite a bit of work. The cam belt's not on this one, which is a problem. Obviously that needs to be resolved, which we will get into. And once this seat's taken out, padded seats and track day seats put in, and a full spanner check. It's been in off the road for quite a while, this car, so it needs just a little fettle through and go now. Other than that, it's be a tidy little car once it's done. It's got a Scholar engine in it. It's all dry sump Zetec. I'll pop this up so you can see. Bit of a mess under here at the moment, but yeah, it's got a dry sumped. It was a Scholar engine by all accounts, but won't account for nothing depending on what's going on with this cam belt. But we'll dive into that and have a look. And there's a few bit of tidying up jobs that need to be done on this as well. Busa looks like it's gone backwards, but it's going forwards because the wiring's pretty much in, the clocks are in, just got to be tuned to the dashboard. This is going for first fire up, I think, on, we've got all the bits in now, so should be fire this up Monday. Just waiting for 2 more bits, I think, to come in, which is cabling wise. That's ready to fire up, and then all the bodywork can go back on because it's all been fitted. It's race cars, so we've made it so it's easy to take everything off as well. So that's on that one. Busa turbo, a few bits done on this with Fields we spoke about. Got some ECU issues we're trying to identify, but all the scoops are done and off and back from powder coat. Got the new cam cover all on, etc. Just trying to sort out these electrical gremlins, which is taking a bit longer than we envisaged and hoped, but we'll get it dialed in and we'll get it sorted very much shortly. So again, hopefully a bit like the orange car, in the next week we expect to see that being fired up. And then we've got a customer's engineer, we're just finishing off to putting in here we go, zoom in, we're fitting in a baffle plate here for the customer as well. It's for an R1 5EY, so we're just modifying that as we speak. Okay, so outside our workshop we've got a Indy R here, GSXR1000 K4, complementary CXRs, 4-2-1 exhaust, Willwood brakes on this, colour coded, black and with the monster graphics on here as well, headlights, suspension, all Ford based Sierra, 50mm cage. It's got the Levante style CSR style rear wings on them, carbon fibre, CXRs on the back, standard rear brakes, rear diffuser, rain light, standard Caterham lights, and we got interiors pretty minimalist, sort of race car style really. Fire extinguisher in there, gear lever, stock GSXR 1000 gauges. We've got an oil pressure and oil temperature gauge in there as well. Harnesses and lightweight seats. We'll fire this up. Big start button for go. It's on cold, so there you go. It's running. We'll just have a quick shot under the engine. So, so it actually made 166 of the wheels. GSXR 1000 K4 is pretty good power for that. The engine sounds good. Well, it doesn't sound so good on the video, but the engine's super sweet. Got a power commander on here free and a lightweight power vent battery as well. Hello Racing Fabrications header tank. So, little carbon effect mirrors, all in all, quick tired little car, adding that to the fleet. Now, perfect track day weapon really. That's something else, someone else to have a look at. Right, so that's a sort of snapshot of week 30 of July, and shows you what's going on, roughly what's in the workshop. Snapshot, we've got some other builds to come up and hopefully get some conclusions. A couple of the other cars, a couple of cars coming in next week. I think got some IVA dates come through, so we've got a couple of cars that are coming in ready to go out for IVA in about 2 weeks' time. I think it's first week of August as well. So we spoke about last week at 750 Motor Club Sports Specials. Stu Thompson was heading out for the first time in his MK Duratec car, Indy R. Finished 5th over both races, race 1 and 2. So congrats to him. It's a good result. I think he was very happy. First time out in the car. And it was good to see the live racing as well. So we put that up on a MK Sportscars official owners club on Facebook. We did put the link out there, the Alpha Live link. It's always good to see some club racing, club motorsport. It's all back on. I think there's some at Alton Park this weekend as well. So if you're looking at some club racing or wanting to get into it, it's a good place to start. Watch what goes on, etc. as well. It's a bit hard to get spectators on it now. So yeah, just sign on online. Always good to see that's going on. Shame about Stoneleigh. Obviously, it's just updated. That's cancelled for this year, and September the 6th to be the Blighton track day. That'll be the next one that we rock out to. So yeah, good. Hope you're enjoying it. Hope the weather's going to be right this weekend, and you've got some track days and stuff, to look forward to. Yeah, like, share. You know where we are, guys. Catch you next week.